Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for Northern Ag TV. I'm Grace McDonald. Well, it's a super busy week for the Northern Ag crew as we just sent Amelia Soroki and Andy Schwab to San Antonio for the National Cattlemen's Beef Association annual convention. We also kicked off the Soil Health Symposium here in Billings yesterday, starting off with a pre-conference workshop on ranching for profit. Over the next 3 days, we're going to hear from industry leaders and producers themselves on a range of topics from drone seeding to pest management. The National Wheat Foundation just announced their top quality winners of 2024. To be eligible to win a national award, wheat must meet quality standards including test weight for hard red winter wheat, soft wheat, and all other classes, 58 pounds or more, and hard red spring wheat or white club, 57 pounds or higher. In the hard red spring category, Dale Flickema of Bozeman yielded 113.74 bushels per acre, and from Mott, North Dakota, Austin Kotzman with 90.13 bushels per acre. Also in the top 3 for hard red spring wheat were the Ruddenclaws from Oregon with 106.95 bushels per acre. Congrats to the 2024 winners. The Senate Ag Committee advanced Brooke Rollins' nomination as the next Secretary for Agriculture. In response, American Farm Bureau President Zippy Duvall sent a letter to the Senate leaders John Thune and Chuck Schumer urging them to prioritize her confirmation. The letter noted that December's continuing resolution included much-needed economic assistance and disaster assistance for America's farm families, and that to ensure this aid is delivered as timely as possible, USDA needs political leadership in place like Rollins. Well, we've covered what the numbers from the cattle inventory report came out to be, but what we haven't covered are the sheep numbers. U.S. sheep numbers are up lightly at 5.05 million head, with ewes 1 year and older at 3.67 million head, slightly lower. Lambs per 100 ewes was down slightly at 106. Montana sheep numbers were up 3% to 185,000 head, but breeding ewes were down almost 2%, rams up 20%, and lambs up 10%. The lamb crop fell by 1% to 142,000, or 124 lambs per 100 ewes. We'll be back with the markets right after this.
From the beginning, we've worked closely with farmers. BNSF's ties to the agricultural community go back 175 years. Together, we've innovated to make the U.S. agriculture supply chain one of the most efficient and productive in the world. Our strong relationship powers BNSF still today and helps us move the nation like no one else can. At BNSF, we move the nation for you.
Talking with someone that you know is stressed out, those are difficult things to approach, but if you're good friends with those people, reach out and say, I'm here to talk to you. We can find somewhere to get some assistance. It's hard to get involved, but at the same time, you want to just say, hey, there is help available.
For more tips in dealing with stress in agriculture or for free counseling for egg producers, visit beyondtheweather.com.
Well, weakness in the cattle market continues to stem from two main things. Of course, the fact that the APHIS announced that it would be resuming feeder cattle imports from Mexico into the U.S., and the announcement that tariffs will be imposed on Canada and Mexico. Although these tariffs were put on hold for 30 days in order to allow for negotiations, traders haven't taken it as support, as uncertainty still surrounds the market. On the brighter side, choice box beef prices continue to see significant gains, with $4 gains the previous day and now another $1.74 gain on Tuesday. A strong sale for slaughter cows at the Headwaters livestock auction, selling from $116 on the lean ones up to $161 on the breakers. 5 to 600 pound steer calves sold at $324, 6 to 700 pounds at $280, and 7 to 800 pounders at $238. 7 to 800 pound heifer calves sold at $249, 8 to 900 pounds at $232, and a few 900 to 1,000 pound heifer calves at the Headwaters livestock auction sold at $226. The wheat futures were mixed during Tuesday's session, but for the most part closed in the green. Minneapolis wheat was supported by the tariffs due to the imports of Canadian spring wheat seen annually, and Chicago wheat rallied off of the agreement to set tariffs off for a month. Some of the things that traders are looking at this week includes the hope that snow cover will provide some protection from cold temperatures in key growing areas, and the winter wheat condition reports that will be released today from the USDA field offices. That's it for today's Northern Ag TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Grace McDonald.